talk about owning your space, because what happened to me at Walmart was an example of something that introverts do when you also suffer from people pleasing and wanting to get out of social situations quickly. I didn't notice that one of my items that I purchased didn't get put into my shopping cart. In Mexico, there's always someone who loads your cart for you. You can't really do it yourself. It's expected to let someone who works there do it for you, and then you tip them. They're usually seniors, so it's even harder, because of the age and the implication that you're taking money away from them if you don't let them do it. So there's that social pressure. I really wish it wasn't that way. I hate people touching my stuff, and I really like to load my cart a certain way so that it's easy to organize and unload later. So this has happened to me a couple times, that something that I purchased didn't make it into my cart. I'm very sure it was just an accident. Things get missed. But the problem is me not paying attention. Like, I take the responsibility here that it's my fault that I didn't notice that it didn't get loaded into my cart. And the reason that I didn't notice is because I'm only focused on trying to get out of the way as fast as possible, so that the next person behind me can get their stuff checked out. Just trying to extricate myself from social situations as quickly as possible. Right? That's the introvert mantra, is how the F can I get out of this social situation as fast as possible? Even though it's not even really a social situation. It's not like we're having conversations, but we're interacting, even if only transactionally. And the impulse, it's not that I'm afraid of people or being around them. The impulse is just to get out of the situation, and not be a burden, not be an issue. And so the problem is, though, that when you are focused on that, you play it small and you do things that are against your own benefit. So in this case, it was against my benefit to be focused too much on other people and the idea that other people just wanted me gone, and I missed something. If I had been more present and slowed down to whatever speed I needed to be at, to pay attention to how things were going in my cart, and that my bill is correct and all that stuff that someone more socially comfortable and self-confident would do, right? I've been behind these people in line before. They give no ducks about people's behind them, waiting for their turn. They will talk to the cashier about something on their bill. They will ask questions of the cashier that have nothing to do with anything. They will tell the bagger how to organize their stuff in their cart so that it's the way they want. And I think it's a rationalization to try and dismiss these people to yourself. Oh, they're being so rude. Oh, they're being extra, really me energy. But no, they're just taking care of themselves, as we all should be doing, right? Like, this person knows that they're spending their money at this store, and they want to make sure their bill is correct and they're not being overcharged, and that all of their items make it in their cart the way they want, so that they have that time saved later, as I know it does save time when you're unloading or whatever. Like, your life is your life. You're the only person vouching for you in this life. So you have to do what you need to do to make your life as streamlined and, comfortable as possible, right? Otherwise, it will beat you down. People won't know about your needs. They most likely won't even care about your needs, and then you get stepped on, right? So you don't want to be a pushover. Introverts, at least in my experience as an introvert, really prone to being a pushover, really prone to letting things slide that you should not let slide, right? It's a boundaries thing. So I've I've not disputed things on my bill just out of, desire to get out of there. I've obviously forgotten things or let things be missed that I purchased. It's happened in other ways too in my life, little things, right? Half the time I let things go. I'm like, I don't want to deal with the hassle because it's going to be confrontation with somebody somewhere and extra burden on me, and that's what needs to stop. Being an introvert should just be about knowing how you need to recharge, who you need in your life to make you feel comfortable and safe and happy, and then just being neutral about the rest. It should not be about being a pushover or being a people pleaser or having no boundaries or letting things slide or doing things against your own benefit. You need enough social comfort, self-confidence, whatever you want to call it, to look out for yourself in the world. You have to do your best to take care of yourself because that's what everyone else is doing for themselves. They don't need you to help them be more comfortable. If they want something from you, they will ask, right? Just like the person in front of me asked to have her stuff organized in a certain way, or the person at the restaurant asked to have their meal taken back and fixed. They know what they want and they asked for it. It's not rude. It's not entitled. It's not me energy. It's normal, healthy communication. And this is how we learn to have a better world with each other, right? We are not mind readers, and we will always do what we think is best for someone unless they speak up. Or we won't even be thinking about what's best for other people at all. We won't think about them at all. And we'll just do whatever's easiest for us. And whatever's easiest for us may not be what the other person wants. So, in a nutshell, introverts, look after yourself, slow down, pay attention, and make sure that you are not being taken advantage of by others by accident because you aren't in your corner. Be in your corner. You got this.